What happens when 5-star luxury meets Disney magic? Well, welcome to the Four Seasons Orlando, where world-class pampering and fairy tale adventures come together like never before. Now, the Four Seasons in Orlando has consistently had some of the most expensive standard room rates in Florida, especially in the Orlando area, which begs the question, is it actually worth it? And how much does it actually cost to stay? Well, I'm going to be answering these exact questions, giving you my honest review after staying 2 nights and 3 days at this incredible property. Now, before we dive into the rest of the video, please understand that we post new hotel reviews every month right here on this channel with multiple pieces of short form content throughout the month as well. So if you like review videos like this one, make sure to smash up that like button, hit the subscribe button, and click the notification bell so that you never miss another review like this one. Now, also as a disclaimer, this review is not sponsored. I paid for this hotel room entirely out of my own pocket, and all opinions expressed in this video are my own honest thoughts based on personal experience with no influence from the property or the affiliated brand. So thanks again for all of your support and for being here in this video. Now, let's get started. Now first, why did I decide to review the Four Seasons Orlando? Well, this resort at Walt Disney World opened its doors August 2014, making a significant addition to Central Florida's luxury hospitality scene. And it is constantly being one of the premier, if not the premier hotel in all of Orlando. Now, growing up, I have been a huge theme park junkie myself. We go to the theme parks every single year here in Orlando, and finding a place to stay is very important. It adds so much to your entire trip. And the Four Seasons is a hotel, has been on my bucket list ever really since the Four Seasons baby went viral on TikTok.
Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando?
So of course, we had to check it out. Now, the Four Seasons is situated within the exclusive Golden Oak residential community, and the resort was developed at a cost of $370 million, spanning 26 acres of meticulously landscaped grounds. And this is the first only AAA 5-diamond rated resort in the Orlando area, with 443 rooms and suites across 17 stories, providing guests with panoramic views of the surrounding lakes and woodlands, and you may even have some Disney views. Now, the resort's amenities, including their 5-acre water park, golf course, and one of the only Michelin star restaurants in Orlando, a rooftop steakhouse called Capa, are many of the reasons why people tend to stay here. And in 2019, Host Hotels and Resorts acquired the property for $610 million, underscoring the resort's value and prominence in the luxury market. Today, the Four Seasons Orlando continues to set the standard for luxury accommodation in the region, seamlessly blending world-class service with the enchantment of its Disney-adjacent location. Now, the latest addition to the Four Seasons is its private residences and is expected to be completed early 2026. This development comprises 31 luxury residences housed in single to mid-rise low tower, 9 boutique home designs, and I am very excited to see when these finish. But for most of us, we're probably just going to be checking into the hotel, so let's go ahead and do so, and let's see what the standard room here at the Four Seasons is all about. Now, as soon as you step in, you're greeted by this bright, spacious layout with elegant decor inspired by the Florida landscape. Now, the color palette is warm and inviting, with soft creams, blues, natural wood tones that instantly make you feel so much more calm and relaxed. Now, there's plenty of space to move around as well, with a comforting sitting area, perfect for unwinding after a day at the theme parks or just simply exploring Orlando. Now, you got to check out this king-size bed. It is dressed with premium linens that promise a great night's sleep, and that's exactly what we ended up getting ourselves. Plus, the headboard is a beautiful custom design, and it adds a touch of sophistication. The bed was super comfortable, one of the most comfortable beds we've ever stayed in any hotel chain in the world, so I believe you're going to love this bed, especially the king size here. Definitely big enough for 2. Now, the bedside tables also have USB ports and charging stations, which is very, very handy for keeping all of your devices powered up. And depending upon what kind of room you get, there's just a little bit of a live-in work area. Nothing crazy, but you have your basics here with a desk and or just a table. You also have a phone, and I know my girlfriend absolutely loved using the iPad, the little tablet device. We were able to order things directly off of this every single day, and the housekeeping would come very quickly. If we needed towels, toiletries, whatever it may be, the housekeeping was there within a matter of minutes. It really was that quick for us, and the service for the room itself was absolutely fantastic. More about that here later. But now let's go ahead and check out the bathroom. Again, super spacious and stylish with a large vanity, marble countertops, and a huge mirror. There's a deep soaking tub as well, perfect for relaxing after a long day, plus a separate walk-in shower with rainfall shower head. And what was really nice about this is the water pressure was really forceful. So for somebody who's taller, likes to get in and out of the shower quicker, this was a great shower. The shampoo, the conditioner, everything was premium luxury, as the Four Seasons does provide signature luxury toiletries. Now, right around the bathroom area, the room also includes a stocked mini bar, a coffee maker for your morning pick-me-up, and they also have a very nice refrigerator. It's nothing huge, but it is something for you to use. They also give you complimentary water that is custom designed for the hotel. I absolutely loved this. This is one of my favorite things about it, and it's spring water. So definitely a nice touch there for guests, and somebody like myself who drinks a lot of water, I absolutely loved this. Plus, the room also has full climate control, blackout curtains, smart room controls at your fingertips with the iPad, and a massive flat screen TV with tons of channels for entertainment. Now, for a standard room here, some of them will come with a private balcony. Fortunately for us, we did get a private balcony with beautiful views of lush gardens, the golf course, as well as we were able to actually watch the Disney fireworks at night, Magic Kingdom fireworks right out our balcony. They come on every single night. This was an amazing viewpoint and definitely something worth requesting for. Now, it's never a guarantee at a standard room rate, but that being said, it never hurts to ask. So that is our little mini room tour here of the Four Seasons Orlando. Again, it's a perfect blend, in my opinion, of luxury, comfort, and those little touches make your stay unforgettable. It was truly one of the nicest rooms we've ever been in. But now let's dive into the resort amenities, as this hotel has some of the best of any hotel and resort in the entire world. So what do they got? They have the Explorer Island. This is a 5-acre water park featuring a family pool and lazy river, water slides, splash zone, rock climbing, and even a hideout game room. Now, they also have an Oasis pool. This is the adults-only pool, offering a tranquil environment for relaxation. Now, my girlfriend and I spent the majority of our time at the adults-only pool. I ended up waking up in the morning as well, getting some laps in this pool. It's so peaceful, very private. I absolutely loved the Oasis pool. We didn't really spend a whole lot of time at the Explorer Island, the massive water park, but I did end up going on the lazy river, moving around a little bit, and they have a basketball court there as well. These amenities are unmatched. You really truly do feel like you have everything at your fingertips here. And if you're not spending time at the Orlando theme parks, this in itself is basically a water park right in your backyard. And between the different pools, the water slides, and all the other fun activities, I don't think you're going to be bored staying at this resort. Now, they also have private cabanas that are available to rent. They are at an additional extra cost. They also have those sports courts, like I did mention, the basketball court. And they also have tennis and pickleball courts, which again, there is a small fee for this, but you can request this and you can even get a personal trainer to help you do some of the hitting back and forth with the tennis and pickleball. Also, they have an incredible fitness center equipped with cardiovascular equipment, Peloton bikes, weight training, steam room, and whirlpool. Also have certified trainers available on request. They even have classes in the mornings. You'll have to check in though and see what classes are available when you visit, because they do change. The fitness center was fantastic, something that I used every single day. stay, and definitely something that you're going to want to utilize. Now, also, they have their incredible Tranquillo golf course, an 18-hole par 71 championship golf course designed by Tom Fazio. It's also certified as a wildlife sanctuary. This is a very nice golf course. It's also private, so only those who are staying at the hotel and or have a private membership are able to play on this golf course. So do your research on this, but a little pro tip there if you do want to get out and use this course. Now, they also do have a rock climbing wall and something called the hideout, and also the grounds themselves are perfect for walking. It's absolutely massive how big this resort truly is. Until you actually go there, walk it yourself, move around, it really doesn't do it justice just by seeing the videos. The grounds are massive. There is so much here, and I personally just enjoyed going for a walk between meals and just enjoying being on this property. The other thing that's very nice too is the privacy. The privacy, because of the resort itself, is behind gates, but also because it's a gated community with Golden Oaks, you feel how private and quiet everything is. This, to me, is worth its weight in gold and why this hotel definitely charges a premium. But now let's get into the good stuff, the dining, the food, and some recommendations. Now, I'm going to start off with the best of the best, Capa, their rooftop Michelin star steakhouse offering Spanish-influenced cuisine and views of nightly Disney fireworks. Now, I would definitely recommend making a reservation in advance for this restaurant. That being said, if you are staying on property and you have not made a reservation, they're more willing to work with you since you are staying at the hotel, so make sure to mention that. They do have guests come and actually go and eat dinner and they're not staying at the hotel because you can just make a reservation there and go visit. So if you are staying, they definitely prioritize hotel guests, and we were definitely treated in that way, which was very nice. But we did have a reservation weeks in advance anyways. Now, we absolutely loved the Wagyu flight. This is definitely not a cheap steakhouse to eat at. It was $200 for the steak alone. But between that, the croquet, the bread service, and all the other dishes we had, and even the dessert was fantastic here. If you're looking to really splurge and have a really great time, have a nice little steak dinner, Capa is definitely a great option. And it also offers incredible views of the fireworks. We really enjoyed watching that and having that. And you can even time that around the fireworks for your dinner, probably around 7, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is typically when the fireworks go off, 8, 9 o'clock again, depending upon when they're going at Disney. So make sure to time that out depending upon when in the season you visit. But those are some great times, and Capa had to be one of our favorite places that we ate. Now, the second place is Ravello. Now, during the nighttime, Ravello is an Italian restaurant serving classic dishes with a modern twist. Unfortunately, we did not eat here for dinner, but we did eat here for the breakfast buffet in the morning, which is massive. It is really, really big. And on Thursdays and Saturdays, they have the character breakfast. So again, this is one of those things that you're going to want to prepare for. And if you don't want to do the character breakfast, they also do have a standard buffet on the level above Ravello. So as a hotel guest, you have a really nice option there. But if you want to see Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy and all the fun characters, Ravello is the place for brunch to do so. And again, this was really fun. We had a lot of different variety of food here. It was high quality food as well. And that was something that we really enjoyed having right on property. And again, this character breakfast thing is something that people plan for months in advance. And it does bring in some outside guests. So it can get quite busy on these days. That being said, the staff was very accommodating for us. There was just the two of us, but they were able to squeak us into a table, and we were able to enjoy and have the experience with the characters. So this is something that I really applaud the Four Seasons for doing, because we were a little bit late to the gate on that one. However, they were able to make an accommodation for us on a Saturday, and we ended up eating a little bit later into brunch, but the staff really did go above and beyond for us. So just wanted to say a big thank you to them for doing that. Now, if you're looking for some quicker food on the go, or maybe to even eat by the pool, PB+G is definitely going to be your place. This is where you can relax lakeside with American food. Think, pool, bar, and grill here. You got some seafood, some salads, a cheeseburger, chicken, that kind of stuff. And it's really high quality bar food. Now, I will say it's a little pricey for what you get. That being said, It's something to expect here at the Four Seasons as you're staying at a premium luxury resort. But overall, we enjoyed having PB&G and would definitely recommend this option for lunch or an early dinner. Now, they also have a restaurant called Plancha. This is a Latin American inspired restaurant located at the golf course itself. This is definitely more of a restaurant for those who are already golfing or looking to enjoy the club atmosphere. That being said, you can eat here, and it is a little bit away from the hotel itself. You will have to walk about 5 or 10 minutes, so it's not directly on the property like the other 3 restaurants. And unfortunately, we did not have time to eat here, but it looked solid. Now, they also have a lobby bar and something called Lickety Split. This is just a casual grab and go. So if you're looking for your coffee or a quick little pastry, Lickety Split, as it's called here, a quick little service option for you, can definitely take the edge off. They also serve breakfast items, salads, and sandwiches. And of course, if you want to just order right to your room, you definitely can do in-room dining. So whether you want to have a romantic dinner watching the fireworks over your terrace, or just want to have a quiet evening with your family and you just don't want to sit down and eat dinner or do something, in-room dining is definitely an option for you. And speaking of family and other amenities here, they have a complimentary supervised kids club for 4 to 12-year-olds offering a variety of different activities, and even have an evening program Saturday featuring dinner and special activities for children, and available upon request, 24-hour notice, and will provide reliable childcare for its guests. Next, let's talk about one of my favorite amenities. That has to be the wellness and the spa area. Now, the spa features 18 treatment rooms, including 6 couple suites, offering a range of different services from massages, facials, body treatments, and salon services. Now, they also have a lounge, which is one of the biggest lounges that we've seen when it actually comes to a spa. They have some really nice treats in here, and they also have separate changing areas where you're able to have and experience different showers, spa tubs, and even if you don't want to use the spa, right next to the spa, they have an entire locker room for guests' enjoyment with a steam room, which I found was really, really nice to have. So if you have a little bit of a later checkout, this is something that you can definitely utilize. And while unfortunately we weren't able to get a massage during our trip, this is definitely a place where I would consider doing so. Now, the hotel also has some very nice shops right on site. They have different boutiques, 3 on-site boutiques offering different apparel, accessories, and resort essentials. They're literally right in the lobby area. If you are looking for something that says Four Seasons Orlando, I ended up getting a hat. They also have sunscreen and a lot of other things for you in case you forgot something to go to the pool. It's right there for you to go shopping and enjoy right on site. Now, when it comes to transportation and services, they have complimentary theme park transportation. Luxury motor coaches provide transportation to Walt Disney World theme parks. Now, they also have private event planning. So if you are in need of assistance for a special event or a corporate event, like a wedding or some sort of celebration, they definitely can help you there. They also have valet parking available for guest convenience. They don't have just regular parking. You must do valet parking. And again, there is an additional fee for this, so something to think about if you are driving to the hotel. And they also have a multilingual concierge, providing personal services to their guests, and the staff's willingness to accommodate and help with any questions to be some of the best service I've ever had at any hotel that I've ever stayed in. So they are very much an understanding that a lot of people have different questions with the theme parks, Disney, SeaWorld, Universal, wherever you might be going, even if you're trying to visit Disney Springs or some of the other things around the area. There is a lot to digest, not only at the resort itself, but also in the surrounding areas. And they were very willing to help assist us. So I definitely give the staff here 2 thumbs up for how well they treated us. So all that being said, what did I actually pay for 2 nights at the Four Seasons Orlando Disney World Resort? Well, 1 room, 2 nights was $2,370. Estimated taxes and fees, $296.26. The total cost, $2,666.26 for 2 nights, which comes out to a total of $1,333.13 with taxes and fees. Now, depending upon when you go and visit, I would anticipate anywhere between $1,000 to $1,500 per night with taxes and fees. Now, if you are a Florida resident, A pro tip is that they may be able to give you a significant discount, but again, you're going to have to check in with this, and there is a lot of different variability when it comes to the dates and times. I have yet to find this hotel searching many months in advance for under $900 a night, and it doesn't look like it will ever drop below those prices because of how premium and all the different offerings that this hotel really has, as well as it being the #1 hotel in Orlando. I just believe truly that they can demand these type of prices and people are willing to pay for them, so they're going to keep charging it. Which leads us into the most important part of the entire video, and that is my is it worth it score. Now, we're going to be scoring this hotel based on its location, its amenities, its quality, its service, and the value. Is it worth the money? So let's start off with the location. Because it's situated within a private community that is gated, the Golden Oaks Luxury Residential Resort, and being literally minutes away from some of the theme parks like Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and Epcot, I truly do believe that this location is premium. Now, no location is perfect, but the fact that it's only about 25 minutes away from MCO Airport, which is Orlando's international airport, and it's only about 5 or 10 minutes away from Disney Springs and about 10-15 minutes, give or take, all of the Disney World theme parks, and the fact that you do get that private luxury being behind with Golden Oaks, I think the location here has to score a 10 out of 10. Now let's talk about the amenities. As I listed in this video, there are so many different amenities, and they're all very high quality, catering to both adults and children alike. There's so much to do here. Now, of course, if I were to be really picky, some of the things do cost a little extra money. And when we were at the adults only pool, it did fill up rather quickly and we were barely able to actually get a seat when we wanted to. So because of that reason, and again, I'm being really nitpicky here, I'd give the amenities a 9.5 out of 10. They are fantastic. You're going to love them. And they truly do live up to the hype. Now let's talk about the quality of the resort itself. Everything from the room to the restaurants to the amenities were of the highest luxury quality that I've seen of not only any hotel, but especially of Four Seasons. Now, there are definitely higher quality luxury resorts in the world, but for the money and the price point here, I believe the quality is at a 9.5 out of 10. It's extremely high quality. Again, I'd have to be really nitpicky here for some of the things, but overall, I think the quality is solid. Now, let's talk about the service. The service, in my opinion, was absolutely fantastic. Now, maybe we just got lucky or it was just the time of the week that we went. We ended up going during the week. That being said, whenever we needed something sent to our room, we just ordered it with the iPad, whether it was extra soaps or towels or water. They brought it to our room, literally, which seemed almost instantly. So the service from that perspective, from a timely service amount, was fantastic. Now, we did order some food at the pool, and that did take a little bit longer. So again, maybe it was just a busy time for lunch, and they did run out of a few things. We ended up ordering some coconuts, and the coconuts that we ended up ordering, unfortunately, they ended up being like the last 2 coconuts, so we couldn't order any more. That being said, the friendliness, the willingness to help you, and the fact that we're willing to go above and beyond, especially with the reservations here, I have to give the service a 9.5 out of 10, a very high score. Now, the value, is it worth the money? This is where things get very interesting to me. Now, I've stayed at some other resorts in the Orlando area, and this is definitely a premium. Anything over $1,000 for one night, in my opinion, things better be absolutely perfect. And while I will say a majority of the things here at this hotel were fantastic, if you are somebody who is going to go to the theme parks all day long, I don't know if there's a ton of value in staying at this hotel. The real value in this hotel lies in the fact that you can enjoy all of these amenities. You can enjoy the proximity to some of the theme parks. But if you're going to spend all that time at the theme park, I just don't think that you're going to be realizing the value of this hotel. But if money's not an issue, then you probably just want the best and it's probably not a big deal. But for me personally, I think there's better hotels that have better value for the money. That being said, if money is not a problem and you don't care about it, then this is definitely going to be the place that you want to stay. But my official score for value worth the money has to be 8.5. So tallying everything up out of a score of 50 between the location, amenities, quality, the service, and the value for the money. The Four Seasons Orlando scores a 47.5, which is a very high score. But I genuinely believe it deserves it, and we loved it. We can't actually wait to return to this property in the future, and I definitely will be saving up to do so. So thanks for watching this hotel review video. If you did like this video and you want more reviews like this, make sure to give this video a thumbs up on the way out. Also, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. It really does help the channel grow. We greatly appreciate it. And I'll also leave down below in the description the links to all of my hotel reviews in the future, as well as all of the scores and details. And let me know which hotel you think I should review next month in the comments. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in our next videos, so stay tuned.